I'm a human being. All right. So what I see it as is just like a whole bunch of men trying to assert their dominance. Only reason I say that is because fifth grade is that grade. I mean, before I worked with adults, I worked with a lot of kids. So I worked in schools, the Hartford schools specifically. And that's how it is at that age. Fifth, sixth, seventh, they're like, I don't know what to call it, but they're trying to assert their dominance. Like, who's the most tough? Like, who's a pussy? Who this? Who that? It's like they all need their role.
It's like establishing hierarchy.
Yes, it is.
That's what it is. You're establishing hierarchy.
It's something about boys that do that.
Yeah.
Like, you in like 5th, 6th grade, you trying to get your name popping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, one day you playing Game Boy, the next year you like, oh shit, I gotta put this shit down and figure out who the fuck I'm about to be. Because, yo, it's real. It's real.
It's life. Funny, you know what I mean? I don't know why, but she's right. It's just something about boys growing into men. The cycle is crazy.
Yo, you hear a funny story?
Different stages, like it's just be different shit going on.
I got a funny story. So I'm originally from New York. I'm from the Bronx. I moved here when I was like 12. I remember my mom, we moved from New York, we came straight to Bloomfield. Now, I knew nothing about Connecticut before I got here. When I got here, I learned everything. I'm like, all right, I know Bloomfield. I thought Bloomfield was all white people at first before I got to school. So I went to the summer camp and whatever. I didn't like it. I met this dude who was from Hartford. He used to live on Deerfield off the Avenue. So I became cool with him. And then every second I'd be like, yo, mom, can I go stay at his house? Can I go stay at his house? I remember the day that I went over with my Game Boy. Like, I used to always go with my Game Boy. And I played on the way. I used to play Pokemon or whatever. And I played on the way, da-da-da. And then sometimes we were talking shit. And one day he was like, yo, let's, we was like walking around on the avenue, just talking to other people, meeting people. And I remember I took my pen out of my pocket and my Game Boy came out. And he was like, you got a Game Boy? And I remember in my head being like, no, we all got Game Boys? Like, what you talking about? And niggas really clowned me for having a Game Boy. And I remember, I was, no lie, I was probably like, by this time I was probably like 14. And I remember being like, I fucked the Game Boy. I gotta, like, I can't bring the Game Boy around niggas no more. I gotta be cool now. Cool. Yo, that shit, but this shit is real though. That it really happened like that. And I remember like one day I was all about Pokemon. The next day it was like, Pokemon, nigga, where my Jordans at? Nigga, I need something to establish who the fuck I am type shit. So yeah, same thing. It's kind of crazy.
Yo, I don't know if women have it harder, but I had a rough time establishing whatever.
Yeah, how does that work for you? As a woman, young woman, trying to establish power.
It was weird because I was a tomboy. I like to play football. Like, I wanted to be with the boys. I know it's hard to believe because I don't look like that anymore. But I used to want to wear basketball shorts. And then I remember I went to a summer camp. My mom put me, first of all, I was chubby. I've always been thick.
Okay.
This lady put me in ballet camp with a leotard. And I had to be a carrot.
But ain't no boys in there, right?
No. No. Actually, I do remember one ballerina.
Ain't nobody to worry about. Ain't nobody about it.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm just joking, y'all. I'm just joking. Okay.
Because I was a tomboy, I was kind of mad. I was in ballet because I wanted to. Why couldn't I do basketball camp with my brother? I was confused, but I was just like, whatever. Go in, try to like mingle with the girls. They're painting each other's nails, and then I try it, and I don't know how to paint nails for shit. Like,
how old were you?
I was probably like 7. Like,
you were 7?
Like,
so it's like second grade, like third grade.
Maybe a little older. I can't really remember. Maybe a third grade. I'll say third grade.
That's like 7, 8, yeah.
Yeah, maybe third grade. And I just remember not being able to paint, so they all moved away from me and was just like, made their own little clique, and they were like, no, you can't paint nails, like you don't know how to do it. So and I was like, damn, like, and then I told my mom, I was like, you're not a girl, I don't know what you are, but you're not one of us.
They just all got on cold like, alright, fuck Tiffany, she don't do shit.
You see how she did these shits? No, it's a no.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, to this day, I don't care about doing my nails, lashes, like all that shit. I don't care about, but I would do it. But I'm not going to do it myself. I'm going to pamper myself.
Now, do you believe that girls wear makeup and get their nails done for themselves, or do they do it for men?
I think everybody's different.
Obviously.
So
for the majority.
I say majority, probably to look cute in pictures.
Not for the men?
I say people wear makeup to just look cute in general. Like, not for men in particular, and not for women. I just
we're gonna probe. I'm gonna probe.
Yeah,
into
go
this
ahead.
So you're saying that women only wear makeup for pictures, and when you say pictures, I don't mean just picture, but for them to see in the future and be like, oh, I look good here in this picture.
Yeah, so that when they look in them, for me, I'm talking from my experience.